Good morning, everyone. I'm sure I look funny right now. I actually started doing the curly girl method on my hair. I have very curly hair, but I actually always put it back because I've never been able to style it right. And so I started doing the curly girl method. So my hair is wet right now. I'm letting it dry. So you wrap it in a t-shirt. But anyways, you'll see it when it's dry. It's actually almost done. I've had it in here for like an hour. The thing is, my hair takes forever to dry. But anyways, it is Wednesday, the 10th. It is about 6:30 in the morning. It's still early. I've been up for over an hour now. I slept really good last night, thankfully. I packed a lot yesterday. I don't know if you probably could tell there's like nothing on the walls. Because we are starting to pack. We actually get our keys in 2 days. We are not, excuse me. I think I said this before. We're not sleeping there Friday. We actually won't for another week, but we have an entire week to move in, which is awesome. It gives us time to like get everything set up. I've got the internet coming. One day our new couches are being delivered. My mom and mother-in-law are coming next week to help with the big move, with all the big stuff when we get the truck. But for the next week, we are going to be moving as much as we can. And actually, Ed has Friday off because obviously we have to sign the lease. So he needs to be there. So he has Friday off. My arm's kind of tired from holding you. So our plan for the whole weekend is to make as many small trips as we can with everything. So I started packing a lot of like the kitchen stuff yesterday that like we don't use that much, like my pizzelle maker, some like the ice cream maker. I knew I wasn't gonna make ice cream between the next couple of weeks, so like that kind of stuff, our pasta maker. So I like packed all that. I took the stuff off the walls. So I did that. So that is done. So like I said, I did that. I also organized all the stuff that we've already bought. Like a lot of the like curtains, I had just like been throwing them in my closet off to the side. So I took everything out and I put those into boxes, and I actually separated everything, like the bathroom stuff, the kitchen stuff, all that. So it's all nice and organized now, so that when I pack the car up Thursday night, so it'll be ready for Friday morning, because a friend of ours is coming over to watch the kids. Originally my nephew was going to watch them, but he's actually not going to be here. So she is actually thankfully free. So she's coming over with her 2 kids and is going to watch all 5 kids while we go sign our lease and unpack my car, and then run to Sam's and pick up a couple of the big items. There's a cubicle there that I want that it will fit in my car, but not if I have all the kids with us. So Ed and I will do that and then come back and we'll get the kids and relieve her. So she's awesome enough to come over and do that, which I'm so grateful. And she's so much willing to do it, because actually when the babies, when Mia and her son, they are 6 weeks apart, when they were not even a year old yet. I think her son may have turned a year old during one of these visits, but they moved a couple years ago when the babies were little. They were only crawling, like not even walking babies yet. They moved. And so during like their whole like lease process, looking at houses, I actually watched her kids while my boys were in school. So I just had Mia, so I had 3 kids, which was perfectly fine. And then actually their closing day, for some reason the boys had no school, so I actually had all 5 kids. So it was a very long process, because if you've ever bought a house, like they had to close on one house, then they had to go sign the other one, and they were also in 2 different locations. Like the one house was like 20 minutes one direction from my house, but then the other house was actually 25 minutes in the other direction. So it was like going from one to the other. It was a lot. So without kids, it was so much easier for her. So I had all 5 kids. Excuse me. I had all 5 kids. So she is more than willing to take my 3 for a few hours. And it'll be great because the kids play so well together. So they'll just come, they'll all play. It'll be fantastic. And it's great because I don't have to worry about the kids like with us while we're trying to do that. I mean, yes, I could have, and I was thinking of it, and I'm like, it'd just be so much easier. I can concentrate while they're telling us, like when you sign your lease, like they tell you things like, okay, this, and you have to call maintenance, you need to call this, and where this is. So I just really wanted to concentrate and just have that few minutes of non-chaos to really absorb everything. So that's all figured out. So today I thought I'd take you along. We don't have a ton going on today. I do have some packing to do. I have a Target pickup. I ordered the shower heads and the curtain rods that we needed. I think that was it. I just feel like I've gone into Target so much lately, but those were like the last few things we needed. So I ordered those. We'll go pick those up today. Jeffrey has therapy, so we'll probably go. I do know that we need to go to the grocery store, which is right down the street from Jeffrey's therapy. So the other two kids and I will go and do that while he's in therapy, and then we'll probably go to Target and do our pickup afterwards. But I am going to get stuff going. I think I'm going to throw in a little laundry, check on my hair, and then probably get breakfast going for the kids. The boys are up, so I want to get them going so we can do their schoolwork. Because Jeffrey has therapy today, we've kind of been like laxing on the schoolwork this week. Monday we had a tough day. Everyone slept in. It was a busy weekend, and so now it's like we're still trying to like get caught up. So that's my plan today. So I'm gonna get everything going, stop chit-chatting, get some stuff done. Okay, we are all done homeschool now. So as you can see, hair is curly. I am still only in week 1, so like this takes a while to do the curly girl method and all that to get your hair back to where it is, but I can definitely tell it feels healthier. I feel like I used a little too much product right here, but other than that, I feel like it's getting great. My hair is really thin, so I'm trying to also thicken it at the same time, so we've got a lot going on. But as you can see, we've got this tower of, that top one actually has like empty boxes, and that the bin itself is empty. I think there might be like one thing, and I think like there's a cookie tray in there. But I got some laundry going on. I also was able to pack a few things while the kids were watching this weather video. I packed this box over here, which has like all of my baking stuff in it, because there's no way I'm baking within the next week before we move. And the great thing is my nephew is actually up early today, and he actually wants to watch the kids while I take Jeffrey to therapy, so I can go run all my errands without them, which is awesome. This is actually like the last time he's going to be able to do it before we move, which is kind of sad because he's going away for a few days and then we'll be moving, so it's kind of sad. But I am so grateful that we've had help over these past few years, but now it's like I'm so ready. So, you got a coin? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get that laundry done. I actually thought it was later than it is, and we actually have like an hour and 20 minutes before we even have to leave, which is great. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as you can before we go. We've already finished all of our schoolwork, almost. Jeffrey is finishing up his reading. So we were just like on the ball today. We've had like the best homeschool day we've had in like at least a month at this point. Even Mia was like behaving. It was like the unicorn day. So I'm not taking it for granted that every day is going to be like this, because it's not. But it was great that we had like that one day where everyone was just cooperating and great. So I'm just going to keep that positive momentum going, because yesterday we had a bad day. I even like broke down later in the day. It was just one of those days. There's just so much going on, and I know that's what it is, and the kids are feeling it. So I'm just trying to stay as positive as I can, and just, you know, getting those little rewards, and I rewarded them for having such a great day. I'm like, we just had a great day today, and they even agreed that we did, so that was great. They could tell like everything just went smoothly. So I'll get to that laundry, because that's only load number 1. I have another one in the dryer right now. All right, guys, so I thought I'd show you what's going on in my closet right now. So I have everything kind of separated. Like this bin has like bags in it that I might need for trash. I put some cups in there for the kids, and these baskets I know I'm going to use in the bathrooms at the new place for like toilet paper and stuff, so I put those there. This big box, or this like cube thing, has everything for the bathrooms in there. This one is like all of like decor right now, like the curtains. I got this little 2-layer stand. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but I had to get it at Target. It was like $5. I also have like command hooks and tacks and stuff in a little container in there. And then these, oh my god, this is for Mia's room. I can't wait to decorate her room. Then I also have a whole box of individual packed goldfish just to leave over there while we're going back and forth in case I forget snacks or anything. One of the curtain rods, like I said, I'm picking up the rest of them today, because I need one for Mia's door, because if you don't know, she's going to be in the closet. There's no door, so we're going to like put up a curtain. So I needed one for hers, one for our room, and then one for the living room. The boys' room, it'll be fine. We can use the one that they have. So I'm going to pick up the other ones. As you can see, I think a toilet paper, and then this is everything for the kitchen. So soaps, like I said, I got dish jet dry the other day because I know I needed all the paper plates, towels and stuff. So I have that all organized like that. So this will all go day one. Also that box on the bottom, I think that's got like toys and stuff in it. I bought some new stuff for the kids. Like I bought chalk because here at our apartment right now, they don't allow chalk because, well, they used to, and then some kids got naughty and then we couldn't use chalk. So I got chalk in there. I think there's bubbles. I got a bouncy ball. Like as you can see, I got diapers and wipes for Mia just to keep over there for now. I think I've got like some other things in there too. So all that kind of stuff is ready right there. But I think I'm going to grab another diaper box and start putting some more stuff in. I might take like the pictures off the walls and start there. Because I've got one load of laundry done. I still have time. I think Jeffrey, who is still reading, he likes to read for like almost an hour. I think him and I are going to leave a little early and we'll go do Target first. Because it's just to pick up before the other two are in here. Yeah, do that first and then go to the Food Lion. Oh my gosh, it's getting so bare in here. It is kind of crazy. I'm like excited and nervous all at the same time, but I'm going to get some more things done where I feel like we're making a lot of progress though. Okay, so I just took stuff that was in here and up here that I won't use. Like it's a lot of the baking. The other box I did was like my flour and stuff and like the decorating baking stuff. But this was like, you know, cornstarch, baking soda, baking powder, like all my chips and chocolate chips and stuff. I did leave the M&Ms and the marshmallows because kids do like to snack on that. So I'm gonna leave that there. And I do have some extra M&Ms, so I know that if we go to the other place and like they want some, it's not a big deal. But like that literally took like maybe, I don't even think it took 3 minutes. Like this, and like this is stuff that I'll just be able to unbox when we get there, and then I'll be able to use the boxes again. Because like I said, we're doing a lot of the small stuff. And like I said in another video, over the next week, we're going to do all like the small stuff so that when we get the truck next weekend, it's just going to be the big stuff. So I'm just using a lot of these boxes over and over. So like as I empty these at the new place and put them in, I'll then be able to just bring these back and load them up again, which it might sound like a lot of work, but at the same time, like where I have an entire week, like I can do it here and there, which is nice. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on right now. So I went and did my errands. Jeffrey went to therapy. I came home and Mia was a hot mess the whole time I was gone. I don't know whose baby's crying. That one's not mine. And so we had lunch. I was like, maybe she's hungry. So we all ate. And she has just been miserable. She like literally has been crying for like 20 minutes. I had her lay down thinking maybe she needed a nap. Like she doesn't nap anymore, but I'm like, maybe she needs a nap. And that wasn't happening. So now she's laying down with her tablet, having some quiet time. It's just, yeah. So I don't quite know what's going on. You're all right. She's just whining for nothing. Oh, it's pretty dark right there. Yeah, so she's like a hot mess right now. I think it's gonna just be one of those afternoons. That's okay. So I still have another load of laundry to fold. I think it's finally done in the dryer. I like forgot to switch it before I left the house, so it could have been done while I was gone. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and I might do a little more packing. I don't know. Right now, I'm just gonna try to just hold it together. Worst part is it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. Like it's gonna be a long afternoon. So it's gonna be. Okay, so I took a ton of stuff off the walls. This is still up, and the clock is still up. That's actually my nephew's new clock. He just used the screw head there. We took all the pictures off. Almost everything off the mantle. That tall little plant I had didn't go. It's fake. It didn't have room in the box. So as you can see, everything's off the walls, minus the school stuff, just because we still need it. Everything in here. I did both bedrooms too. I now need to just clean up from dinner. My nephew made dinner, so that was great, but there's no leftovers, so I gotta clean it up. We got a little mess in the sink. The kids have not eaten yet. Mia's still in her pajamas from this morning. Yeah. And we figured out what was wrong with her, huh? So, yes, the hair is up because as I was putting stuff away, I like felt like the dust was getting everywhere in my hair. But I realized what was the matter with Mia. After I had talked to you guys last, I went in and I laid in the bed with her. And when we got into bed, she was like leaning against me, and she went, ow, ow. And I'm like, what? And she was, my ear. She told me her ears hurt. So I was like, do you want some Tylenol? And she said, yeah. And I realized the side she was telling me is the one side. She has one molar on that side, the 2-year molar. It has not popped through yet. It is really close, and I checked after she told me. I asked her if I could look in, and it's like right there. So I think it was bothering her and hurting her ear, so that's why she was so pissy. So I gave her some Tylenol. We cuddled in bed, and I would say about a half hour later, she was like her normal self again. So that was definitely her problem. Her ears hurt from her teeth. So thankfully she's better now. But I'm going to clean up, get my jammies on. I still need to make the kids dinner. Robert's outside playing, so they had a late lunch, and I had an early lunch. They had a late lunch. The adults just ate dinner. Ed's actually home. He's in the shower. You're all done with the apple? Okay. Well, then we'll clean you up and go get your jammies on. So we're going to get our jammies early and just relax. Well, it's not super early, but we're going to get jammies on because it's not a bath night. Nobody went out, except for Robert. He's out. He'll take a shower when he gets in. But we are just going to all relax. Jeffrey's actually getting his jammies on. Ed is in the shower. He's already home, which is nice. So we're just going to enjoy the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed. It wasn't too exciting, but a lot of packing stuff. So we'll see you guys next time.